Maddsters! So registration season is upon us. Literally the worst time of the year because you pick out all of your great classes and then all of them close and then you're on the wait list, which is terrible. But it's okay. So I'm just doing this little video to help you guys figure out how to register. Registering as a freshman is very difficult because you don't have very many credits, so you have one of the last registration dates, but you can still pick out your classes and have backups and everything. So hopefully this video is helpful. Also, you guys, some of you may know, I am a member of Survivor Michigan, and we are currently casting for our next season and upcoming seasons. So I will drop the link to the application below in this description. Registration's super tough, really overwhelming. Take a break, fill out your Survivor Michigan application, and be part of the club. It's literally been so fun. I made a lot of friends through it, which has been amazing. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys do that application and it will be so fun. So fill that out right now and then finish this video and register. You know what I mean? Also, shout out to Jenna for requesting this video. I do think it was highly in need because registration is tough.
Okay, you guys, so this is what I do to register. I absolutely hate registering. It's the most stressful part of literally college. Like, this is awful. However, I'm going to help you guys through it and tell you guys what I do because I feel like my methods are pretty good. For those who are in Ross or engineering, I'm not sure how this works or like how this works. I don't know, but I'm an LSA, so I'm just going to go with the LSA. I feel like Ross or engineering would be somewhat similar. First, go to the LSA course guide. It's lsa.umich.edu/cg. And you're going to go to the right here and click view your audit checklist. It's going to bring you up to this page. And I actually just did one the other day. But basically, you're going to generate a new audit checklist, which I did the other day. So I'll just view the one that I just made. So it's going to show your audits, and this is like a really great guide. I don't really want to show you guys all my grades, but it's a really great guide of what you need and what classes you need to take. I also highly recommend meeting with your advisor just to plan out and see kind of your schedule. So first of all, run your audits and see what classes you're missing, what classes you need to take, because it makes searching for classes so much easier. So once you have an idea of the courses that you want to take, I usually just stay in the course guide. Some people do it differently. But so for myself, I need some psych classes. So I'm going to click search. And here are all the available psych classes that are open for the winter semester. So let's choose this one, Psych 349. You can kind of read through it. And what's also really cool is sometimes you can see the view historical syllabi. So if you click that, it'll be like, oh, this was a syllabus for Talking Minds in fall 2019. You look at the syllabus, you kind of see what you're getting yourself into. Not every class will have that, but some of them do. So you can do that. And so once I figure out, okay, I want to take Psych 349, I then go to Atlas. So Atlas is new. They didn't have this my freshman year, and it's literally a lifesaver. So you're going to type in the class and it will search. And then it'll show you this stuff, which is fantastic. It'll show you like how much work it is, how much people liked it, the grades, how well people did. So this information is really, really, really great. Okay, so then you say like, oh, I really want to take this class. And the professor is Lisa Levinson. So then you go to rate my professor. I always do this. Type in Lisa Levinson. University of Michigan. Sometimes they don't come up, sometimes they do. And then you're going to read through the ratings. And like, she looks like she's really great. 4.4 out of 5. Looks really good. You can sort by like what courses she's taught. So for example, Psych 349 looks like a really great class. Did get a bad rating, but it's okay. Overall, very positive. I will say that Rate My Professor is fairly accurate, I would think. Once you take the class, you're like, oh, like I get why people rated this person this way. But sometimes you're just stuck with it. So I'm like, okay, I like the class. It's fulfilling what I need for psych. And then I like the professor, which is all you need. And you're going to go to Schedule Builder. So you select the term. So I already built a schedule, but I'm just going to do this for you guys. I'm going to do add courses, search for the course, Talking Minds. Perfect. And then you see here in orange, it just pops up. And this is really fantastic because they didn't have this before, but you can use the arrows, like figure out the different times that it has. I can't register this row because I'm over my credit count. So let me find and then if you want to like delete a course, you can do that. Okay, so right now I'm registered for 17 credits, so they're only going to let me register for one more. So I go back to the course guide, I look up, okay, I want 1 credit hour in humanities. I usually have those. Okay, so let's go English 293. It's 1 credit. It's good enough. Let's look up the professor. Oh, nice. 4 out of 5. Looks fantastic. So you go back to Atlas, then you type it in, class will load. And now look, it's popped up in here. I can decide, if I want this section or the other section. You have the schedule. I've already registered for the majority of this class except for English 293. So what you're going to do is send it to your backpack. Send to backpack. Yes. Then you're going to go to Wolverine Access. Enter. And in Wolverine Access, it says import schedule. I always click waitlist if class is full because if you don't get it, you just waitlist and it's fine. These classes down here, I already registered for, so like it's not really going to work as well. But let's say I want to add in English 293. I found the class, it fulfills a requirement that I need, and I like the professor. So you're going to click in the select box, proceed to step 2 of 3, finish registering. So now it says, good, your class has been added. You can view your class schedule. Go to weekly calendar view. And there you go. So I'm all registered. I am all good to go. And that's how you register. However, I actually don't want to take that English class that I just registered for. So very easy. You go up to this left corner and you click drop. Drop English 293. Don't want that. Drop it. Finish dropping. And now I'm back to the original schedule that I had, which is what I want. So you can add and drop classes all throughout the semester, which is very great. So you can also search for classes within Wolverine Access. It's not great, but here's how you do it. You go to Wolverine Access, go under Student Business, and then with Student Business, you're going to go to Student Center. And then here, you're going to go search. And then you can search for all the subjects that you want to look at. It's just like very inconvenient and I do not recommend. I personally like the LSA Course guide because that's one I'm used to using. So I just look for all the classes here. It's really nice because you can see the syllabus.
So basically that's kind of how you do it. A little confusing. Once again, step 1, go to LSA Course Guide, find your audit, or talk to your advisor about what you need to register for. Step 2, use the course guide to find classes that you like. And then step 3, go to Atlas, kind of plan out your schedule, try not to have too many conflicts. And then step 4, go to Rate My Professor and try to get the best professor that you can. And if you're on the waitlist, I've actually gotten off every waitlist I've been on. So I would say you can get off the waitlist. It's just a little risky and kind of frustrating. So still register even if you're on the waitlist. Like if you're person 50 on the waitlist, like you need a backup. But if you're like probably number 10 or under, like you could make it. So it kind of depends. And how waitlists work is that on the first week of school, you have to go to the class, and then I just go up and I'm like, hi, I really want to be in this class. Is there any way I could get off the wait list? And most of the time, they're like, sure. Sometimes, though, it's tough and they're like at capacity and they can't let anyone in. So always have a backup. And registration is done by the amount of credits that you have. So if you have more credits, you get to have an earlier registration date. So yeah. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have questions about registration or need extra help, feel free to let me know. If you see me on campus, come up and say hi. It's been wonderful meeting you guys. And yeah, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, Maddsters!